Welcome to our international podcast, Below the Belt. Who vex lose? Good to see you, folks. I've missed you guys. Ain't see y'all in a little bit. How y'all doing? Where y'all be? Where y'all at? Where y'all there? Good to be here with you guys. Yep. We below the belt, folks. The PPP looking 10. Confusion powder in the camp. That's what y'all know. Confusion powder. Guys, good to have you. Siobhan McDonald and Carletta Reynolds and Sukhchan Sudhari says pace and power. And I wish you guys would send us some voice notes. Let us know how you're feeling. Any issues affecting you. Lots of people talking about their roads, their streets, their drains. Lots of infrastructural work to be done. What we do with all this money? Lord have his mercies. 27% of the money that was in the National Resource Funds we done take out. What we doing with $40 billion? Well, them boys do with $1 trillion that they done through the economy through the three biggest budgets ever, according to them. Right? According to them, three biggest budgets ever. And yet, what we got for sure? Heartache, pain, and misery all quarters of this country. And saying good to see you there. Coletta Ronalds, good to see you there. All right. Is it Navone or is it Navoni Trim? Miss Trim. Good to see you, Navone. Good to see you guys. Welcome to our international podcast. Don't waste time. Make the shares look good. Make the emojis look good. Rock and come in. Pace and power. Sukhchan Sudhari. Patricia Graves, Andy Goodman is here as well. A good afternoon to you, ma'am. Welcome to our international podcast. You all know, y'all make the program what they are. You all know, y'all make the program what it is. Great to have you, folks. Maybe you're joining us from Audrey Winner has joined us. Audrey Winter and Sandrine Baird is here as well. We see Karen Clark, Ingrid King, and Marcia James. Good to have each and every one of you guys. Let us know how you're receiving us today. If you got something on your mind. We got a couple of things we're going to share with you, folks. A couple of things, not plenty. A couple of things. Trouble in them boys camp, though. Trouble in them boys camp, and it was on full display yesterday. Take Duffy all fastness. Full display yesterday. You know when you're digging grave for people, you might as well dig two. Right. You're digging grave for people, you might as well dig two. Dig two. Don't come around people funny. We ain't having it. That's what we're saying. We're not having it. Again, really glad that you guys are joining. Wendy Yap. Guys like Wendy Yap. Turn up. Hula Lafferman Rubens. Hula, how are you doing? Good to see you. Magnell Barrow, not to be left out. Edward Gonzalez from the Bronx. Vanessa Andrews is here. And Marilyn Jacobs is here as well. All the Marilyns turn out today. Good to see you, folks. Guys, I hope you guys are great. Wishing you guys a fantastic day. It's the final day of the month, guys. Pace, and power. Wilfred McCarty, Rose North, Safrat Sator. Good to have each and every one of you here. Vanessa Andrews, Sandrine Beard. Good to have you, folks. Good people. Maxine Monroe here. Maxine say, die there. Yep. Confusion powder. Mixed with a strong shot of Pocatory. That's what them boys sipping on the other side. That's what they're sipping on. Angel Adele Wade is here. Good afternoon, Angel. Good afternoon as well to Laverne Wade and Natalia Wade. Zane. Good to have you guys on board. Simone Adele Johnson. Great to see you, folks. Share the time alive. Smash the emoji button and let's get on with it, folks. Let's get on with it. Good to see you guys here. Pace and power. What else you want here? Pace and power. Pace and power. I'm really excited to have you guys here. The PPP. That's what I'm telling y'all. They're looking 10 to 10, 10, 10, 10. That's how they're looking. I want to tell them, don't come wrong. We funny. Because we're with them. Quite a few things happening, folks. Why don't we touch on something international? Why don't we start there today? Let's touch on something that's happening internationally. You know, we're still following what's happening in the Ukraine, folks. And we saw a little bit of what happened there in the national park over the weekend. We thought it was a little bit of the Ukraine imported right here. When we see the thing, we says this is imported. That's what we thought. But beginning our tidbits in the Ukraine, guys, we're seeing that the European Union, believe it or not, has banned most Russian oil. So Russia, y'all take that. You all take that. The guy's serious. That's what we want y'all to do. They're serious. And they're not going to tolerate bullyism on that side. They are refusing to tolerate bullyism. Who vex lose? Right? Who vex lose? So we're seeing again the European Union. They're going to attempt to put a pinch on Russia here, folks. They're going to attempt to put the pinch on Russia. Yep, banning the oil imports from Russia. But I thought we said we're going to stop war. I thought after World War I and II and what is happening in some other places, Afghanistan and what's happening, you know, some other places around the world, we said never again. And after every war, we say never again, and then the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one, you know, and then the next one. Right? How much is enough? Until we really say enough. Until we really say enough. You know, how much is enough until we really say enough? That's something we got to watch. So again, folks who are now joining us, share the damn live stream, smash the emoji button, partner with what? Partner with we. The EU bans most of Russian oil. The EU has banned most of Russian oil, my people. And that's how it's going down on that side. That's how it's going down on that side. Right? And closer, folks, closer. Two incidents we're picking up out of Trinidad. There was a community activist, Avanash Prasad. He was shot overnight in a drive-by shooting. You know? Crime, folks, crime. Right? Crime, folks, crime. That's what's happening. And just like here, got a lot of issues, and them boys promise a crime prevention plan. We still waiting. 18 months in, 19 months in, 2 years in. Still waiting. Also in Trinidad, ladies and gentlemen, a Trinidad mother of 5, Linda Dalip Singh. She was shot in her home recently. We watching that. Right? The police sources are saying in this case with Linda Dalip Singh being shot in her home, police sources said that yesterday, based on the circumstances of what transpired, the police believe that the gunman may have been targeting her friend, Dalip Singh's friend, and not her. Yep, they said that although a search was conducted to apprehend the gunman, he was not arrested up to late yesterday. Yep. Looks like a beautiful young lady, Linda Dalip Singh, lost her life there. Mother of 5. Folks, the whole world has gone mad. That's my conclusion. The whole world has gone mad. And you know, this side of the Atlantic, Them boys play a major role. Confusion powder, changabats and trench crappos, tadpoles, cricketers. Once they know themselves, folks, the carnage on the roads continue locally. We can't talk about people problem, we talk about your own dip. Carnage on the roads continue, folks. The sheer carnage on the roads continue. And we're picking up a couple of accidents overnight, guys. And a quarantine driver, Kevin Alert, thoughts and prayers with his family, lost his life overnight as his car slammed into a culvert and the pole. Lord, Lord, Lord. Lord have his mercies. Yep, our thoughts and prayers go out to Kevin Albert's family there in the quarantine. Lost his life so tragically. So tragically. Thoughts and prayers go out to his family, of course. And then we're picking up some information. We were talking to you about this Crane teacher quite recently who was found dead, and her ex-husband, or husband rather, is being sought in relation to that issue. Well, an autopsy has said that the teacher would have died from head injuries, believe it or not. And this is Omega Alt, is the name of that teacher. And report we have this says that the post-mortem examination conducted on the remains of Omega Alt, the teacher whose decomposing body was found in her Crane West Coast Jamaro home last week, revealed that she died as a result of brain hemorrhage and multiple traumas to the head. Our thoughts and prayers go out to Omega Alt's family, of course. Right? Nobody deserves to go in that way. Nobody, irregardless of the situation, nobody deserves to go out in that way, people. Nobody. Right? Pamela Dover and Lorraine Hamer, Kevin Chisholm. Nobody deserves to go out in that way. Candidly Indigit. Nobody. Right? Nobody deserves to go out in that way. And we're going to make some space for a couple voice notes. Nothing long. I see people selling us 6 minutes of voice notes. Is your program? He's a co-host if you're selling 6 minutes of voice. 6 minutes of voice notes. He's a co-host. Shucks. Confusion powder. Confusion powder. That's what raining down next door by them boys. Over the other side. Confusion powder. So again, our thoughts and prayers go to Omega Alt's family. Died so tragically, guys. Nobody deserves to go like that. Nobody. Thoughts and prayers with her family. Wendy Andrews, good to see you. Kurt Heidekan, good to see you. Good to see each and every one of you guys who've joined us. We're truly privileged. Truly, truly privileged that you guys have graced us with your presence. It's our privilege to host you folks for a couple minutes each day. Love this time with you together. Love the time with you and FYI in the morning, and then we're back here for the podcast. Love this time with you. We'd rather it no other way. All right? Gotta pull some of you in the studio, though. Gotta elevate y'all. Year in, year out, you can. That's the same way, man. Come on. Year in, year out, we can't get the same way. All right, but it's good to see you, folks. Good to see Gwyneth Anderson here, and Shinsung Henry. Thomasina Ben says a day. Thomasina says, who vex? That's what Thomasina is saying. Who vex? Those are Thomasina's words. Y'all don't blame me. That's what Thomasina said. Who vex? Right? Guys, I wanna bring us into some of the comments of the leader of the opposition from last evening, because that's what I want to pick up on. Confusion in them boys' camp. when you view story? Confusion in them boys camp. Let's pick up our discussion from there, and some thoughts attributed to the leader of the opposition who was on our affiliate program last night in the ring, bringing some guidance to this whole the issue of consultation with leader of the opposition, Irfan Ali's consultation with leader of the opposition, the president's consultation, I should say, because that's what the constitution says. The president must consult with the leader of the opposition, whoever holds the that office. And we know them boys slide in on invalid votes, but suffer it to be so for a little season, right? Look how much you get, and they're still unhappy, you know. Look how much you get in the sheer purgatory and confusion powder. So suffer it to be so for a little bit. So there's where we're picking up. There's where I want to pick up our broadcast from with the leader of the opposition, Mr. Aubrey C. Norton, who was so gracious to be on my program last evening. There's where we're picking up from, guys. And yep. Some of it we had some audio issue, but there's where we're picking up the broadcast from. And we're going to take some of the comments from the leader of the opposition, and then we're going to come back on the other side and try to make some sense of what them boys trying to do. If we could make sense of it, take a listen.
I know I caught you at a bad time, but thank you for so graciously accepting my invitation to come and add some clarity to this particular issue and anything else you may want to raise this evening. Mr. Martin, as you know, the president, Mr. Irfan Ali, we call him on this side an installed president. Had put out a video statement this afternoon. He was live, as a matter of fact, saying all manner of we think untruths about your attendance at that consultation this afternoon. Talk to us about that. Talk to us about that.
First of all, let me say thanks for having me, and a good evening to your viewing audience and listening audience. The truth of the matter is, when we last met, we agreed to a joint statement. And in that statement, we agreed that we will meet in 7 days. Now, I was saying 14 days. Irfan Ali said 7 days. I then agreed with him we'll meet in 7 days, which was the 13th we met. So by the 20th, we should have met. The 20th passed, and I did not hear from Irfan Ali at all. And then sometime late Friday afternoon, knowing Saturday and Sunday are holiday, non-working days, and it was public that I was heading into Linden to meet people, etc., they delivered a letter at the
All right, we're going to have that back for you, Chris. As soon as Mr. Norton is ready, we're going to have that back, Chris. All right? Again, Mr. Norton is going to bring some clarity. Yep. I think he's ready. Yeah. Yes, sir. Go right ahead.
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
We agreed to meet in 1 week. You didn't call for the meeting. We didn't meet. And then you sent a letter with little or no time. And in the letter, the excuse you give for not meeting is that you had this Agri Expo and another meeting with 8 leaders from the Caribbean. So I said to him, unless you are incompetent or just disingenuous, you must have known when we met on the 13th that the weekend of the 20th, you will be having these engagements because they were public. So you can now use that as an excuse to say why we didn't meet. And so I responded to him because I'd already planned 2 weeks of work, which didn't cater for him. And so I responded to him saying I cannot come because of my schedule. Additionally, I pointed out to him that the Constitution gives a meaning for meaningful consultation. And even if the invitation was timely, he did not provide me with a rationale for appointing these people. So there could have been no meaningful consultation because there is not enough information for me to make an informed judgment. In the said letter, I pointed out to him that I did raise in the first meeting the question of the appointment of the Chief Justice and the Chancellor, to which he
Yeah.
responded that he is going to do it when he is ready, which I thought was callous and arrogant and being non responsive to the concerns of the people of Guyana who want these people confirmed. And so I
Mhm.
responded to him today, pointing out his incompetence, and that was made public. So, in my opinion,
Bear with us, folks. Bear with us. You got a little
Folks,
choppy.
hold for us. We reached out to Mr. Norton, leader of the opposition, on a very short notice, and he agreed to talk to us and bring clarity to this matter.
CARICOM, etc. And so for me, here is a case of a man that is incompetent and showing no interest in Guyana's constitutional matters, and therefore I will leave it at that.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing you can do when you have to consult with an incompetent leader who makes the mistake of setting a date and then just like forget it and come and you like that won't happen with me. I want to make it very clear. Either I am treated with respect or I will deal with Irfan Ali. That's the bottom line.
Yep,
Mr.
yep,
Norton,
yep, 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 yep. There you have it, folks. Right? Treated with respect, or he will be dealt with. Treat it with respect, or he will be dealt with. Put on your pipe. Right? Is either you treat the leader of the opposition, Mr. Arbor Norton, with respect, or you will be dealt with. Full stop. Full stop. Full stop, guys. Full stop. I think we have our brother and a comment here. Let's see if we can take this. Take this down a little bit. We have a contributor.
Good afternoon, Sharad. I have a few things on my mind. A philosopher once said that wars are fought when the egos of men are hurt. We will always have conflicts. We will always have all kinds of issues when someone has a big ego.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for instance, now you look at two people in Guyana, you may have an issue, you may have a fight, and someone has a bigger ego, he gonna want to kill you. So we can't get away with from conflict unless we solve that egotistical problem. The next issue is in Guyana with respect to the PPP party. The PPP party is a majority Hindu party. I'm expecting conflict within the party because a majority Hindu party with just about 5% Muslims within the party, you're looking for trouble somewhere down the road. So I'm expecting this baby party breaking up pretty soon.
How do you guys feel? How do you guys how do you guys feel about the baby party? Please let us know that how you folks feel about the baby party. I tell you all this trouble. Again, I'm happy that Mr. Norton, leader of the opposition, a member of parliament, brought some clarity to that issue there and not let it run ahead. Because we are hearing, guys, that there's lots of confusion right now within the PPP camp, and that's why you're seeing all these dueling press conference and Irfan trying to outdo Jack Dion, Jack Dion trying to outdo Irfan. And we're going to hear about it soon. We're going to hear the baby party can break up. As our contributor there says, the baby party gonna break up shortly in short fashion. The whole baby party gonna break up. Susan Washington, how do you guys feel? Oh, we only want valid viewers and credible comments. How do you guys feel? Send us a voice note. Send us a voice. So we're gonna plug it in summarily. We're gonna plug it in, folks. At that statement that was being read out live by a man who says he's the head of this country. You know, it seemed to me that the attorney general didn't want to be there. The attorney general, for some reason, Maureen Chichester Paul, was not inclined to be. Your whole body language, Greta Anderson and John, he said, you want to be there. You better make this. Make the emojis look nice to me. Make the shares look nice to me and John. Oh my God, Karen Clark, the whole baby party can broke up just now. Right? It's only so long people can take foolishness, you know. How long Papa Jack but think if I'm gonna walk in the shadow? Hmm? And people start opening doors, seeing saluting, he can think he's the real power. That's the problem. He can start thinking he's the real power. And no longer puppet. That's when the real baby party can broke up. When the Andrews, Marilyn Thomas, that's when the real baby party can broke up. Send us a quick voice note. We can plug it in. Let's hear your thoughts. So, you know, if the posture of the Attorney General in that meeting was anything to go by, I don't know, unless the Attorney General got drop C. Unless, but he looked like he wanted to be every place else but there. We understand how you feel. We understand how you feel. And for those of us who's Rasta, we understand. Note I said those of us who Rasta, we understand. Right? Rashford, baby party gonna broke up just now. Right? Because it seems to us, it will appear to us, right, that if I want to launch it on his own, but as we were saying in an earlier program, he better take cue from Donald. He better take cue from Donald. Because Donald didn't even make member of parliament in that 2015 laws. Didn't even make member of parliament. He better take warning. Right? Right? Sikabali, is that the name there? How kind of fancy name you all come with on the blue app? Idol Rodney, pace and power, Idol. Thanks for the thing. My sister, Idol Rodney, thanks for the thing. I got it. Thanks for being so helpful. If you all want people to say thanks, you think you all got to send things. You think it's just you get Idol Rodney, pace and power, Idol. Boots on the ground. Thank you so much. You know, people like Idol Rodney helps us to keep the doors open and the lights on. You understand me? We could talk the talk, but we got to walk the walk. We can talk the talk, folks, but we got to walk the walk as well. Penetrates. Right? Ila Rodney says BJ is Prime Minister and VP. I ain't doubt you. I ain't doubt you. You got to take over spirit. We got to cast out. Siobhan McDonald, Donald Liverpool. We got to cast it out. Take over spirit. And them boys ain't learning. You think they'd learn from Ramatar? Abuse, misuse, and refuse. You think they would learn? Right? But we often say here, folks, that Albert Einstein, that great man, great mathematician, physicist, he said madness is doing the same thing over and over and they expect a different result. Madness is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. In this country, we call it Jackdewism. House Keldon Sugar Factory looking for we. And this is the fellow. This is the fellow who wants to start a whole national oil company. How the fiber optic cable company looking for we? Project, the fiber optic cable project. How they looking for we? How the one laptop per family? This is only couple we call it. The rehabilitative work that they're doing on CJIA. How they looking for we? Huh? How the sugar industry looking for we? I thought we can make sugar great again. I thought we were going to make sugar great again. We still waited for these people who put themselves out as, you know, the best thinkers and influencers out there. How sugar still looking for we, man? We looking thin. Too much confusion powder in them by camp. Too much. I do believe we have a contributor, folks. I do believe.
Good afternoon, Sherrod. Good afternoon, all listeners. If Ali doesn't know what he's playing with, Jagdio knows himself that he cannot stand up to Mr. Norton. He will sit and talk with Mr. Norton because he's the alleged president of Guyana. Because he's not the president for me. He's just being placed there. He's just an illusion as a president.
Installed.
But Jagdeo knows that Ali cannot stand up to Mr. Norton. So he places Mr. Ali in a position so that he can fail and he can commandeer all the followers, even though he have gained a lot of debts. But coming to that, knowing Mr. Norton, and he's a man to his word, and I can vote to people of Guyana, when they give him his their support, they will get what is rightfully theirs. They heard what Mr. Norton told them, give me the respect or I will deal with Mr. Ali. It doesn't have to be violence. It's just the words that will be used and the answer that Mr. Ali can't face, Mr. Norton make him fail. He's already a failure, a total failure. All I'm asking Guyanese for is to go out and get registered because the time is
Correct.
coming. The dry line is getting close.
Correct.
And the PPP know that the line is there. It's just a thin line between now and the election. And they know the time is coming. So I just begging all Guyanese, go out and register. Don't bother with all the fun with all those shows where they bring in and the stink and the dirty and that. That is only to mislead the youths of Guyana. And if the youths of Guyana don't see, well,
The blind.
I think they should start listening, watching going on and think what's going on. Okay? And the last thing I want to say is that youths of Guyana should realize that Jagdeo and then finally government, the people have no interest in them. Because if you will give, say you will give the Bajan 50,000 acres, which is almost more than the size of Barbados. But what they're telling me that Martin will be owning Barbados in Guyana, being the owner of Barbados because Martin Mina ain't no fool. And if she send 10 youths or 20 youths say, it means that she's controlling. Eventually she become the owner of the land. So Martin will be the Prime Minister of Barbados and the Prime Minister of 50 acres in Guyana. And have the youths and they got people who apply for lands for years, nothing outlets can't get. And they come, it's payback time, people, payback. Get sense, guys. Get sense, you. Thank you.
Yep, 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 yep. Well said there. Well said. Well said there. Well said there. Mm-hmm. Get sense. Get registered, folks. Hope you guys listening to us. Get registered. You're visiting Guyana for a short period of time, for a long period of time. Make sure you get registered. Please, please get registered, especially you who there every day. Get registered. Let's take another contributor.
Sherrod, good afternoon. Sherrod, I think that law books more or less wanted to be with Papa Jagabat.
Mm-hmm.
And secondly, I expect anything in a commotion happening within the PPP party. The PPP is no longer Chedi Jagon or Bornum funded PPP. The PPP now is Barra Jagdio PPP. And they got a internal war going on between them. So, as the contributor said, 5% Muslim. Well, we got 5% Muslim, 2% Afro-Guyanese. I don't know if they got a religion or not. And the rest, I don't know. The rest of the PPP is what. But I am here sitting, waiting and watching. But Barra Jagdio is playing a bully and he's damn disrespectful to Guyanese. Now, Barra Jagdio, I got issues with we land. We got over 20,000 young people out of school that wrote CXC and CAPE. Some of them, I guess, gone on to further the studies at UG and wherever. But what happened to the rest of Guyanese young people out of schools who need a land to do farming or to do something constructive to help themselves? And Air Fran giving away land to Maya. for Barbadians, well, I don't know what more to expect out of these people. There's a real payback for thief in the election. What Guyanese better wake up. The young people had better wake up. And all the young people, the youths and them people within the 30s and 40s who been to botheration need to get a grip of themselves. And far as I'm concerned, all them better go do COVID test right now. Because I haven't seen one person there that was wearing a mask. Anyhow, that's my contribution for now. But I was listening to Mr. Norton, and I just love Mr. Norton. I
Talk the
just
things.
love it. And Barra Jagdio, every time he hear Norton in Linden, he fly into Linden for going to tell people a mouthful of nonsense.
Indeed.
Where's it? Anyway, thank you for listening, and bye for now. I'm going back and listen you upon the program.
Indeed. 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 Indeed.
Install a friend only got Barra Jagdio making a fool out of it, and then Maya coming and making them a bigger fool. A bigger fool. And Efran don't even know he heard from his foot right now with there. That's why you know. What's this big race between Barra Jagdio with Efran now? From the time they're having two separate press conferences, I know that war going on between them. Bye
Aye.
bye. The other thing I forget to say, Sherrod, I am pleading and begging and asking my fellow Guyanese brothers and sisters who has the age to register, please go and get registered. Please, I'm begging you, go get registered and stop studying party while Guyana is wild, wild, wild. Y'all stop partying and go and get registered.
Yep. 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 Stop winding up. Stop winding up. Marlon says it's right. Stop winding up. Get registered, people. Get registered. That's the important thing, right? That's the important thing. Right? Be empowered by that fact, folks. Take some time out your day and pursue it. It has to be your interest. Has to be your interest. I think we have another contributor.
Hi Sharon, this
Good
is
day.
Stacey Anstall.
Hi, Stacey Ann.
I get a little photo I sent you there with the road in Matthews Ridge. This is what the children have to walk.
Yep. I told you guys, infrastructure falling apart. Nobody concerns, right? Money gotta make. Money gotta make. This is what people concerned about. Money got to make for them boys. Money gotta make for them boys, folks. I will beg you, right? Keep the voice notes at a tenable tenable length, please.
Good day, Sharon.
Talk to us. Talk to us.
I would like to make 2 points. Now I looked at the thing with the police, where when they went to the hospital and whatever happened. I am not saying the hospital is right, but it's the same thing that's happening. You got a police station, and you got a certain time chained upon the door and the door locked. But coming back, I did a live about the hospital story. Going into the life, there is a problem at the same hospital. I don't know if all the other hospitals are being affected like this, where some of the medical staff, especially the doctors, are working for 48 hours instead of 40 hours. You don't know if the time when the police went there, if the doctor on the staff at the moment was a doctor who had finished working 8 hours and was finding it hard to cope with the additional hours of the job. Then the people saw the man at the bus open. The hospital don't have drugs. So taking the man into the hospital, then you got to try and get him trans out and all kind of thing. Closing the door, he would have had an option to go to another hospital where he could have been treated. And even if the nurses, the hospital staff, had decided to do what they could have done, those same people would have gotten out there and caused the staff with the inability to attend to the person in the correct way. Then there's another thing, this person that died at the Lenore lockup. There are so many talks coming out, I don't want to say much. But I think that death must be investigated, because
Agreed.
I understand this person tried to commit suicide. And if you get somebody who has already tried to commit suicide, putting the person in isolation, you should have been looking in to see what is going on. Because if you attempt, you're going to look at anything to finish off the job once you have started. So I think investigation need to be made in the recent death at that police station. And with Mr. Norton, he is quite right. You have to do things to protocol. And if they already set a date for the meeting 7 days after, and in front the catfish refused to attend the meeting, who is younger by age, in front has no respect for elder people in the opposition party, because he used to openly cuss out and say all the ill things about President David Arthur Granger. And Leader Norton has got a right to show that he must respect his office. And if you say meeting on the 10th, come on the 10th. Now, when you want to keep a meeting, you calling people. I always talk about my boy Barack Obama. When Barack Obama ended up with his vice president as Joseph Biden, he always used to call Biden Mr. Vice President. Well, you know me by Joe like cuss like me. And he put a profound cussing on Barack to let Barack know he was the commander-in-chief and he must not address him with Mr. because of his age. That is where you see, when you have according to Laurie Alexander, proper brought up, see, you know how to behave. You respect your elders. But he was dragged up, no proper training. So he feel because he is installed, he got power over body. Mr. Norton, put him in his place. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Rhonda. Thanks, Rhonda. Folks, Rocker comment with a voice notes. Y'all know our number 627-6963. If you don't, 627-6963. Don't come wrong, we funny. That's what we said. Who vex, guys? Don't come wrong, we funny. That's what we said. I'm serious. Don't come wrong, we funny. What do you expect? Yeah, just shop like that and people just start bowing down and no time. Yeah? Wheel and come again. Wheel and come again. Heather Rose says, talk the things, Rhonda. Talk the things. Of course. Of course. Right? Rock and come in with positive comment. Trench crappos and jagabats. Confusion in the camp. If I don't even know why he went over there yesterday afternoon. He didn't even know why. Fumbling through a letter, fumbling. Make them a host and like, why would you plan a meeting if you know you're going to be busy? That's incompetence. Incompetence. Why plan a meeting if you know you're going to be busy? And we always say to our listeners, you don't have to agree with us. If you got a contrary view, send it through. Right? We don't like you the okra every day. If you have a contrary view, rock and come in. We're good to see so many of you are on the live. Share the damn streams. Share the damn live stream. Smash that emoji button. Make me look nice, folks. Make me look nice. Rock and come in. Partner with us as well, folks, so we can keep the lights on and keep the doors open. Rock and come in. Marcy Agar, is that you? Cesare Fordyce, is that you? Glycis Bingo Burn, is that you? Good afternoon to you as well. Good afternoon to you as well. Right? Candy, Nalini Energy said he's swearing in the commissioner. Right? He's swearing in the commissioner. They got to do what they got to do. They like court story. Well, if that's it, that's it. Right? For all actions, they got reactions. Right? People don't even force bell ring and not get knocked back. We handle it with mother bellies, they say. Proverbially, of course. Proverbially. Proverbially, of course. Right? We're gonna war, folks. Contend with ideas. Good to have you, folks. Rock and come in. You got something you want to say? Send us a quick voice note. We have it to play. Confusion powered by them. Everyone even knows the board send you out. The board send you out. But Anil Nandalal did not want to be there. He probably wanted to be by the other press conference. And even that other press conference by Papa Jagabat was madness in and of itself. Even the Chinese running from them. Even Sue. Running from them, Roy Garaway. Even Sue. Shana Chicharan Mohan running from them. Sweetness Ballers. Running from them, Janice Chase. Running from them. Chinese said they're interested in no a mile of falls. Get with that. Not a failed project. That's what the folks in. Get with that foolishness. Get with that. All right. I think we just might have another contributor. Bear with us, folks. 627 6963. 627 6963. As soon as we get it right, we're going to put it through, guys. Good to see you, Shana Teacher and Mohan. Sabina Jacobs. We spot you, Sabina. Tulsi Narayan. Good to see you as well. Good to see you as well. Good to see you, Mortimer Timothy Reynolds. Wendy. Garnet, 2 first names. Gotta be special, Wendy. Gotta be special. I see Gifted Grace. Love something with us, Gifted. Gifted Grace. Love something with we. 627-6963 is our number. 627-6963. Drop us a quick voice note. Confusion powder. Right hand or left hand doing. You ever run a whole government? Think it's just enough. Them boys want to run a whole government. What a thing.
Good afternoon, Sherrod and listeners. I'm a bit late, but
Good
I get
afternoon,
the
Marilyn.
gist of what is happening.
Thank you. Rock and come in.
When it comes to Mr. Norton and setting his precedents, he's quite correct in doing that. I want to draw attention to something that happened on the opening of the AgroFest here. I was on Madam PM Motley's speech, and the president of Guyana was speaking, and there was a person who said something that was very disrespectful, not only to getting on the woman's page and trying to be disrespectful to Guyana, but also to the persons who would have been the founders for CARICOM, which at the time was Treaty of Chaguaramas.
Tell us.
There he was, I don't know if it was he or she, but someone by the name of Prasad, bringing the nasty Guyanese disrespectful politics on the woman's page. Now, that is disrespect. Now, if you have the leaders of the government of the day being disrespectful, it stands to reason that the people, the followers, would be just as disrespectful. So Mr. Norton was quite right to stand his ground and not let the PPP people think that he is going to be a part of the lawlessness and disrespect. I also want to talk about registration for the elections,
Talk to us.
whenever that is going to be. We need the young people, especially, and those Guyanese living in Guyana, need to pay more attention to registration, because if you're not properly registered, then you won't be able to exercise your franchise. Then who or what can you complain about, because you did not do what was right in the first place, which is to ensure that you are registered. Guyanese people, I beg you, please pay some attention to registration. And I don't mean tomorrow, I mean now. Register now, people. You cannot be complaining and you're not doing anything about the situation. It was the same thing when everybody was calling for protests. How many persons went out there to protest? Everybody in Guyana I'm speaking about need to get up from their derrieres and do something positive. Now everybody on to PM Motley. But for me, she's a woman with sense. She's taking care of her people and she's utilizing every opportunity to make sure that they're okay. What I find is that the leaders, the present leaders, are the ones, and I'm referring now to the Guyanese government, they need to get up, wake up, and do something for the Guyanese people. I'm not going to say that Mia is wrong in any way. I'm going to say that the government of the day need to wake up and start protecting their own people. That's all I will say for now.
Very well. Very well. We hear you. We hear you. Yep, yep. We got one nice thing for you people, Joe. We hear you with that. We hear you. We hear you. Pace and power. Pace and power. We got a one good thing, sir, people too. We got a one good thing. We heard that. We have to want good things for our people too. We're gonna try to get in some more of these voice notes as we run up to program time, folks. As we run up to program time, we're gonna try to get in some more of these voice notes.
Good afternoon, Mr. Duncan.
Rock and come in.
Right now that they're swearing in some people for some commission or something that the president did on Facebook, he there on the radio station there, Jack Dio, and the swearing in somebody. He can walk up on the TV and call Mr. Narton for talk when he wants to talk. When the man get he out of work to go and do and visit different areas for see what to do or what they for see what to do or what they never do or what they do. So
Yes.
I don't know we come on the radio station talking last night and yesterday all day. Jack Leo went 2 hours. I said the nonsense he talking yesterday all day for 2 hours. 2 hours he talking.
And
I said
drinking
the
tea. And
ignorance.
drinking tea.
That's why there's a wicked stinking dirty PPP.
I want another voice note like this. Oh, Jalen, rock and come in again. Wicked, steak, and dirty. You have it. It's the truth. Y'all know it. It's the truth. Wicked, steak, and dirty. You said it. You said it here. I think you captured it well for all of us. You captured it well for all of us. Y'all know some of these things are always loading, loading, loading. Y'all must send proper thing, you know. Loading, loading all the time.
Good afternoon, Mr. Duncan. That's what kind of backdoor thing we see going on. They got something but swearing in the Office of the Integrity Commission. Why they don't come out and tell Guyanese before the names of the people to pick on
Mm-hmm.
who is who?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
They like backdoor. They like backdoor. That's the problem. You know, Waldron, this backdoor people, they like backdoor. Roy Garway and Shawnette Cicheran Bohan. There's them. A very good afternoon, respected banners to Commissioner Cole. Cole, good to have you here. That's how the people stay. Set a backdoor citation. Set a backdoor citation.
Hi, Sherrod. Good afternoon to you and your
Good
listeners.
afternoon.
The land the president gave to Maya Motley. You remember when she come here and she said people will be citizens people will be tenants in their own country. She's a message she was given to the Guyanese people, letting them know what's really happening.
Was
Now,
prophetic.
mouth open story jump out. You get how much land for she youths. What happened to our youths? I can remember during the election petition recount, there was a girl lives in England, used to be using out Motley every day on Facebook. Say, yeah, Lola Motley come here, our country don't give you not know this. She take away me motherland by the seaside and all these different things, but she mother she cause she tell her she want back she motherland unless Motley's a thief and she's a this and she do. Now whatever the woman was saying, it coming to fruition because we seen it panning out here. He gave him land to Motley Fisher youths for come over Guyana for farm. What happened to our youths here? We youths don't want land to build house. Look, I have a daughter with 5 children who put in for piece of land a long time, apply for piece of land a long time. All we do telling she they're gonna cash, they're gonna cash. And until now she can't get called for get a piece of land so she could get to build a house and house she herself and she 5 children. People here ain't getting no land. And even if you get a piece of land, you got to pay how much hundred thousands of dollars for get a piece of land to build a house. And the president giving away land to Maya Motley for she used to come over here for do farming. What the dickens is really going on? And we guys Guyanese sit down and taking in all of this nonsense. We need to stand up and protest against these things. What is Guyanese have over in Barbados? What Guyanese possess in Barbados that we could boast about? They used to put we Guyanese on Barbados bench to sit down when you go over there. What do we have over there? Regardless of how much they install them into the government, there's the payback. Come in and take away our land. Charity begins at home. Make sure your people home get a piece of land and they could afford to house themselves on farm and get food to eat too, because a perilous time is coming when we won't be having food. We need to prepare ourselves so that when that time comes, we are well prepared. God in the word of God says 7 years, there's going to be plenty, and 7 years, there's going to be nothing left. We need to prepare for those droughts that is going to come upon us. You can't give it to somebody else so they could come and make preparation, or we there writing Guyana, we ain't getting nothing for make preparation for ourselves. What's really going on? We need to do something better than what we're doing. We need to come out more and stand up more and take back what is rightfully ours out of these jagabats and Kovakamites' hands. We need to do something better. God day to you again.
Kavakamites indeed, Sadducees and Pharisees, Philistines. That's who they be. They know themselves. Thank you there, Fian. Thank you so much for that. Respect and manners. Respect and manners. Folks, love it, love it, love it. Keep it coming, guys. Rock and come in. Rock and come in with them. Rock and come in with them. Talk the things. Talk the things, Kimo Waldron, Donna David, Crystal Simon. We got to talk the things. We got to talk the things. We got to talk the things. Some of the notes taking longer to load than others. Let me see if I might be able to bring some of them in another way. I really want to capture all of them and don't let anybody feel disqualified in any way.
Hey, Sherrod, I got a question for you. Is it possible that the PPP can change the constitution without the blessings of you guys and the rest of the parliament? And if so, I think Barrett got a plan. I think the next election he gonna if he could change the constitution, if the constitution could be changed, he's gonna run as president. And I think our friend is aware of this. And he our friend get wrong. He our friend got rare problems. I'm telling you, that's why our friend gotta learn to read everything he get and not be told everything. You understand? Not have to be told everything because he can be having a problem. Because he can make mistakes all the time because he's been told all the time by Guyana Jesus, by the
Yep,
name of
yep,
our Jack Dio.
yep. You had me there, Irvin. I gotta learn to read. You had me there. That's the point you had me at. You gotta learn to read. You don't want to read, but you gotta learn. Gotta learn to read. Folks, send us a voice though. We aren't taking calls. All
Good
right?
day, my brother Sharon.
Good day.
I guess the first voice note I sent was a bit too long. I'm gonna really check it and so. But anyway, um, short where there is wickedness, confusion must there. So let me put in a nutshell with PPP. Where there is wickedness, confusion must there. You understand? So we don't put the one side. Let we understand. The next thing, I got a special message for them boys that hits and jam, bowlers and whatsoever the next one name. You see the wickedness where you see the going on with and calling it but entertainment, the government pumping money into their hands to continue to keep young people and especially black people destabilized. Let me tell them, and I will hope they're hearing, it's time with your body. It's time. It's just time with y'all. Y'all continue with the wickedness we see y'all going now with it. You understand? And y'all and can feel that y'all doing a good. Y'all talk about entertainment and people got for entertainment black. That is not our culture. Them kind of things though with people going now with and young children get so winding up, cussing up, and all of them kind of man of lawlessness. But let tell y'all something, by it's just time with y'all hits and jam. Yeah, none of y'all music or programs can play in my house. Not one, nothing for y'all. Can't play in my house. Nothing. Me children them can't listen, can't dare listening. None of y'all program because y'all are wicked black people. And I just remind them, I just lecture them on y'all. Y'all very, very much wicked. Y'all sheltering all because of the little pitons. Imagine y'all feeling good to know that you're pumping millions in y'all hand just to spoil must be hundreds of thousands of y'all little black brothers and sisters them with what y'all calling entertainment and them kind of thing. Y'all so goddamn wicked. You see, if I could reach close to y'all, I clap some lash in y'all. I tell you, me not a violent person, but I clap some lash in y'all. Cause y'all damn wicked as black brothers. Y'all ain't doing nothing good for black people. This is me contribution, Sharon.
All right, Carl, I hear you. You had me up until the tap some lashes. We can't condone violence. We can't. We have disagreements in policies and programs and so on. But let me hold off on the violence, my brother. Let me hold off on it. We can't condone that. Can't condone at all. At all. We can have disagreements. We can contend with ideas and policies and politics and religion and all that. But the personal violence, hold off on that. Right? Hold off on that. Don't sugar down with that.
Hello, Sharad. Good day to you. I hope you're having a fantastic day. My
Fantastic.
contribution today is about Barra Jagdeo, who is disrespectful and he's getting worse at it. I have no moral value for him, and he's very, very, very unscrupulous. Number one, Sharad, he's not doing anything for the Guyanese people, and you know what? He is the puppet master, and Irfan Ali is the puppet. And Irfan Ali cannot do anything for the Guyanese people. He cannot say nothing. He can't say anything to make any decision for the Guyanese people. He is Bharat Jagde's personal puppet. Number two, I think now is the right time for us to fight back. I think Aubrey Norton have a very what? A very strong point of hold on. Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
With the permit signing,
Walk right there.
we have a golden opportunity here right
He's the
now
one.
to get
Yeah, he's the
back
one.
at Barrett Jagdale. And I think Aubrey Norton could use this opportunity very wisely and well. I think he has to strike now because it is the right time. And I don't think he should hesitate. And what's going on with the constitution law that with the opposition and the president, they should come together and have consultation within themselves. What Aubrey Norton is stating right now is that they have no respect and no respect for Aubrey Norton. They treat him like a little boy and they want to make him a laughing stock. And I think it's the right thing that he's doing right now to step down and let them have it. I think he should put it on them more harsh and be more stern with them because they don't see anything what is ahead of us because our future is blatantly being destroyed and they can't do nothing about it. So now is the right time we need to step in. And why is it that Mia has to get land in this country here? Why Barajagde has to give them land? The Barbados people, they didn't like Guyanese, period. You Guyanese people couldn't go to their country and do anything. They were so cruel to Guyanese people,
You're
to
right.
Barbados people. I don't think that she should come here. I want to clear any lands here because she was, now that they found out oil is here now, they want to be nice to us, they want to be in our best book, right? So I think that is wrong also. Anyway, Sharad, have a good day.
Thank you, Candy, for that. Thank you, Candy, for that. Yep, yep, yep. Thank you, Candy, for that. Rock and come in with that. Rock and come in with that. Yep, yep, yep. Keep it rolling, folks. We're about to wrap up. I think we got a couple more we want to take quickly, and then we move on. We got a couple more we want to take quickly, guys, and then we move on. Pace and power. That's how we going. Pace and power. Then custom to that, Pace and power. That's how we going. Did we take this one?
Sherrod, I think they're premeditated to do their own thing with appointing people. That poppy show yesterday was just so that they could have a reason to say that, oh, Mr. Norton didn't show up, so we had to do what we had to do.
Yes.
Lies. They're all a pack of liars and thieves. That's what they are. They don't want no law for Guyana. They don't want to go by the constitution of Guyana for things in Guyana. Wicked, and they like thief. That's all they're doing. Thieving the people, robbing the coffers of our country. And I find that very annoying. As it pertains to the separate press conferences, I think Ali should wake up now, because if Jagdeo really was for him, he would not be holding a separate press conference. So I want to believe in truth that something is going on between Ali and Jagdeo. Again, I'm saying it all comes down to disrespect. I mean, we all know it's a little simple, but God,
this is simple for
you
me.
put it there. Use the person who went against the opinions of a lot of members of the PPP. So how now you having a separate press conference? And when will you start talking to your followers? Because they don't really talk to nobody. If you look on their live feeds, you will see how small it is.
That's why there's vex with we. That's why there's vex with we, my sister, because we out here with y'all. It's y'all got him like that, It's y'all got him worrying every day because y'all show up here. It's y'all got him worrying. I vexed y'all.
Hi, Sherrod. A pleasant good afternoon to you. As I'm on this live, I'm listening.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
It bleeds my heart because Guyanese come to Barbados and farm. Guyanese Indians is the biggest farmer in Barbados. Barbados youth don't farm in that kind of way. They make a little chuk farm here and chuk little kitchen garden there. If Guyanese Indians ain't come and put out the work, say Barbados ain't got food. So the message me are sending is that they only saying the land is so Barbados youth is for payback for Miss Mia Maltley, and then she gonna employ Guyanese youth for farm day. You think Bajans gonna leave Barbados where they living happy and go lucky for come to Guyana for live under them stress? Never. Never. So don't let it come wrong, people funny. Don't let it come wrong with funny. And I think Guyanese should rise up and go and protest in front on the decision. Guyana belongs to Infant. Infant more than father left us legacy for Infant that he could just jump up and go and make decision without even going to cabinet and discuss it with nobody else but he and the jagabats and the trench crop on the cricketers. Guyana belongs to Guyanese, and Guyanese got to inherit. Look how much people want house lots and they can't get it. People coming from all walks of life and getting it. Eventually, Guyanese not gonna got nothing, and we gonna got some other name. And now infants saying Guyana gonna become and Barbados gonna become one. What nonsense! Why here and here? When Guyanese used to come in and sit on John bench, suffering, crying, because there's all we inherited, the white bench at the airport. Now Guyana got legacy. Everybody getting legacy. So what happened to Guyanese? Guyanese gotta get legacy. And the youths in opening the eyes. You see any press conference come out with the Taliban's will take place in the national park and wherever more?
The Dunce Dogs.
Nothing, you know why? 99.9% is black people. So let them kill themselves. Let them kill themselves. Lawlessness is to the highest level in Guyana. Lawlessness. The world over laughing at us. The world laughing at us. Guyanese, wake up. Wake up from your slumber. Wake up and think positive. It's time for get up, stand up, and fight for your rights. Y'all go and protest, forget piece of land. People coming from all walks of life and getting piece of land. And we can't get peace of we own rock. Come on, Guyanese, wake up. And y'all go and get registered. Go and get registered. The Venezuelans, the Brazilian, all of them come in and go and register. No part of the world that don't happen. You run in a country and you register, get board paper and that kind of thing. Y'all open y'all eye. Lawlessness, law and order gone to the dogs in Guyana. Gone to the dogs. So y'all wake up and live. Get a life for yourself, people. Get a life for yourself. Thank you.
That's it. Conscious. Talk the things.
Good afternoon again, Sharad. The problem I see with Bharat Jagdeo and Irfan Ali
Talk the
is that
things.
Bharat cannot deal with an independent, intelligent person. He thought that he could have controlled Irfan Ali, and this is not happening. So I think the reason why he didn't put a Nandalal or some other intelligent person, he knows that he can't control them. And he's having problems in controlling Irfan Ali now.
Yep. Our final contributor, folks. Our final contributor.
Hi, Sherrod. Good
Hello, good
afternoon.
afternoon. Good afternoon.
Look, I am so upset after this Moderation concert, and I wanted to talk about the fact that I was scrolling Facebook and I see how many TikTok videos there are out there, promoting the theft, promoting, even with the faces, promoting the drug use. And like, I'm wondering what social group or what civil society can really do. It's very worrying because it's like people are promoting theft. um can you believe that an event is being advertised and persons are coming on social media and warning people about the impending theft, and impending gangsterism? I'm kind of worried about that. It's something that maybe is not so political now, but it's something really that I'm worried about our community and our youth.
Yep. And that's a healthy fear to have. That's a healthy fear to have. Folks, our final contributor.
Mr. Duncan, that's foolishness, that's stunt. Wala, boka fan pull at the other day. This is not back in the days. Them things don't work now. Mr. Nathan done come out the other day and told us that the presidency he will get back to him in 7 days. And Mr. Nathan make it very clear that the 7 day reach and the president and get back to him as yet. Let the president don't think he gonna come and give him a night moment thing, and you just drop what you're doing to go because you have a busy schedule. So said, so done. Mr. Nan, kudos to Mr. Nan, because Mr. Nan could done reading that is why he would have come. Now you find them I pass Mr. Nan for come give the man invitation Friday and expect the man to just drop all what he doing and show up to the meeting on Monday. Then they come out with press conference. I look at them, I say, oh, these people think them impressive.
Childish.
Even them own supporters could see the lies that they're telling. Them man only carrying the country backward. They are not suitable to rule. They cannot rule the country properly. They are failing miserably. All they could do is shout and point fingers in National Assembly, but they are carrying the country down and down and down and down and down.
Yep. Talk the things. That's the final one, guys. That's the final one. Next thing they go is ask about SOP. Remember the statutory documents there that should have been in the boxes. God damn it. Because when they run out of all arguments, they meet the SOPs. We are SOPs. But the things that were supposed to be in the boxes. Like the statutory documents. Folks, that's our program today. That's our time. Pace and power. See a rebel, rock and come in. See you wonder why we leaving and the program getting sweet. Like you want go to till 8 o'clock tonight or what? Stop it right now. Hold on. Pace and power, folks. Good to have you, Celine. Good to have you, Marcy Agar and Rashmi Ford, Glycis Mingo Burn, Roxanne Cadogan, and I see Glycis Mingo Burn and Joylyn Cook, Marlon Thomas, of course. Marlon always bringing heavy. Marlon always bringing the heavy artillery. Back to Balro. Good to see you, folks. Good to see each and every one of you. Shirley Juice and Tendry, rock and come in. SOPs. We want to know where the statutory documents there. All along these coast, they are thief out the votes. Wicked, stinking, dirty. Don't come wrong with funny. Guys, that's our time. Make we look nice with the shares, guys. Make we look nice with them emojis. Please and thank you. Smash the emoji button for us, guys. Share the damn live stream and partner with us, guys. It's the end of the month. It's the end of the month. The Bills watching we, and we watching them. The Bills watching we, and we watching them. But we gotta stay on the air, folks. We gotta keep the lights. We gotta keep the lights on and the doors open, guys. We gotta keep the lights on and the doors open. Help us, partner with us. Y'all know we dep on Zelle, we dep on Cash App, PayPal, MMG. We available via Western Union and MoneyGram, folks. All for your convenience. Partner with us so we can continue to do pace and power. That's our time. That's our program. That's our time, folks, and that's our program. See you guys back here today in the ring. Fighting it out tonight. Good to have you, folks. Pace and power. Stay safe, guys. Stay safe. Sharon Grant, I see you there. Kim Walker, Charlotte Cicheran, Mohan, Marjorie Pudaram, good to see you. Leonard Fraser, see you tonight. Kim Walker, see you tonight. Paul Hockey Pins, share the damn live stream. Smash the emoji button. Partner with us. Stay safe, guys. Stay safe.